السلام عليكم، أنا عادل ابن سوريا العزيزة. أنا هون اليوم لأسأل شوية أسئلة عن المقابلة الأولى اللي رح تعملوها، سواء كنتم مقدمين لإعادة توطين أو لم شمل أو حتى لجوء باليونان.
If you have been pre-registered with the Greek Asylum Service, you will receive an SMS in the coming weeks. This SMS will include the date, time, and location of your first interview with the Greek Asylum Service. If you change your phone number, you must let the Greek Asylum Service know so that you ensure you receive this important SMS.
هلا السؤال الأول حابب أسأل إنه شو الهدف من هاي المقابلة؟ شو الهدف من المقابلة الأولى؟
The purpose of this interview is to examine if your application is valid and if you will get international protection.
If your application is determined valid at this interview, you will have the right to ask for asylum in Greece and relocation or family reunification if you are eligible. Your eligibility for relocation or family reunification will be evaluated during this interview.
كيف رح يقيموا إنه طلبي مبرر ولا لا؟
The validity of your claim depends on your reason for leaving your country of origin, your reason for coming to Greece or Europe as a destination to flee, the reason why you cannot or do not want to go back to your country of origin.
شو لازم أحمل معي من وثائق وقت أروح على هاي المقابلة؟
Bring all your family's international protection applicants cards, and if you have your passport or ID card in Greece, bring this.
You should also bring any other documents that are relevant to your application, such as family books, birth certificates, or marriage certificates.
If you have documents that show your relations to a European country you would like to go to, bring this, along with any education certificates or language school diplomas.
كيف رح يحاولوا يثبتوا صحة أقوالي؟
Because the validity of your claim is assessed in this interview, you should bring any evidence that proves what you are saying.
This includes letters, emails from friends, photos, medical reports, police reports, newspapers, articles, Facebook posts, WhatsApp messages, or transport tickets.
مين لازم يحضر هاي المقابلة؟
It is important that all of your family members come to the interview. You can also bring a lawyer, psychologist, or social worker.
If you are a single female, you also have the right to request a female interviewer.
رح يكون في مترجم بالمقابلة ولا لا؟
The Greek government will provide you with a translator. This translator may be available on Skype during your interview.
شو نوعية الأسئلة اللي رح يسألوني إياها؟
According to the Greek Ministry of the Interior, you will be asked about the information provided in your application. This includes your identity, how you came to Greece, the reason you left your country of origin or the country where you used to live, and the reason why you do not wish to return to that country.
You can also expect questions about your family members, what ethnic group you belong to, and if you belong to the military or another fighting group in your home country.
If you are sympathetic toward one of the fighting groups.
What your religious background is.
Where in Europe you would like to go.
What your educational background is.
If you are willing to return to Syria or Iraq once the war is over.
What languages you speak.
If you have any health issues or if there are any health issues in your family.
If you are sending money to family members or if family members are sending money to you.
If you served in the army, and if so, if you have any document to prove this.
If you used to go to university, if you finished your studies, and what your job used to be.
عندكم أي نصايح تقدموا لي إياها وقت أروح للمقابلة الأولى؟
It is important to tell the truth and give all relevant information about your claim.
Your story will be verified with family members and other available information.
This includes the database of the Greek police, international news, and any other information you provided in previous interviews. If your story is inconsistent with any of these sources, your claim will be deemed unreliable and probably rejected.
شو المقصود بالمعلومات ذات الصلة؟
Relevant information include why you left your country, why you can't return to your country, and how you came to Greece.
Make sure to explain in detail why you left your country. If you feel that your claim deserves asylum status, then explain clearly why you fear persecution on the basis of your race, religion, nationality, member of a particular social group, or political opinion.
If you have any proof of this, show it at the interview.
If not, explain in detail the persecution that you have faced. A good tip is to write down your story before the interview to help you memorize all the details that are important to your case.
Important things to mention are dates and times, when things happened that made you leave your country.
Places where things happened.
People. If you remember the name of people involved, it makes it easy for the asylum service to check on your claims.
شو مصير المعلومات يلي رح أقدمها أنا بالمقابلة؟ شو رح يصير فيها؟
The information you provide in this interview is confidential and will not be shared with others.
The interview might be recorded.
If not, a secretary will make a transcript of the interview and a translator will read it out for you. You can object to the content of the transcript while you are still in the interview.
شو رح يصير إذا لا سمح الله فاتتني هاي المقابلة؟
If you miss your appointment and you don't have a valid reason, you will have to make a new one. This means you will have to wait for several months more. If you have a valid reason, you need to support this by proof such as a doctor's report, if you were sick, or police note if you were detained. Make sure you plan your travel to the Greek Asylum Service in advance and try to arrive there at least 1 hour early.
وشكرا لكم لمشاهدة هذا الفيديو، بتمنى لكم حظ موفق، وإن شاء الله تكونوا موفقين بالمقابلة الأولى يلي رح تعملوها كلياتها، وشكرا.
Thank you and good luck.